Dysphagia. What is dysphagia? Dysphagia is the difficulty in swallowing. It can occur due to various reasons or causes. Among them are oropharyngeal causes, or esophageal causes. In oropharyngeal disorders, there are neuromuscular dysfunctions in the pharynx and upper esophageal sphincter so that they cannot initiate swallowing properly. They can be due to bulbar palsy, pseudobulbar palsy, or myasthenia gravis. Esophageal causes can be divided into three subtypes: stricture, due to esophagitis, and due to dysmotility. Esophageal stricture can be benign or malignant. In benign subtype, there are peptic and fibrous ring can occur, and in malignant subtype, carcinoma of esophagus, carcinoma of stomach, and extrinsic compression can occur. Esophagitis can be due to candidiasis or peptic or eosinophilic. And dysmotility can be due to achalasia, which means the rings of muscles of esophagus is unable to relax, or due to non-specific motility disorder. What are the clinical features of dysphagia? In oropharyngeal dysphagia, we can see that the patient has difficulty in initiating swallowing. He may choke. There may be nasal regurgitation, and tracheal aspiration may occur. There can be presence of drooling. There may be dysarthria or speech problem, hoarseness, and cranial nerve or other neurological signs may be present. In esophageal dysphagia, we can see that there is food sticking after swallowing, and there can be swallowing of liquid when the stricture becomes severe. What is the investigation of dysphagia? In oropharyngeal dysphagia, we can do neurological investigation, and we can also do video fluoroscopic swallowing assessment. In video fluoroscopy, there is X-ray machine and a fluorescent screen for direct observation. To diagnose esophageal dysphagia, we can do endoscopy and biopsy. If dysmotility is present, we can do manometry or barium swallow test. In manometry, we can compare the fluid pressure after measuring the fluid pressure. Treatment is according to the cause.